Stay tuned, everybody, because it's time for the Playin on Music Row podcast with your host, Fran. Heard each week on this station. And now, here's Fran.
Well, welcome everyone. Today we have a special broadcast there, and I'm doing a special production of Playing on Music Row, and we're going to have as our guest Mark Rosner of Big Records, and also something called Rise Up TV. We're going to find out all about that. Thank you so very much, Mark, for joining us today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
You're quite welcome. Let's get started. Could you give us a little bit of an idea of when Big Records was started, and where it's going, and the artists that are on your label?
Sure. I am 56 years old. I started about 12 years ago as a music manager, and after about 8 years, things really started to take off in a direction where it was becoming quite large, and lots of things happening around the world. It just didn't suit being a manager. It was more of a full service label. And so we're a non-exclusive label. We do not control any of the copyrights or branding or anything. We just are a support system and a service for artists wherever they are in the world. So that's where that came from. And the Rise Up TV was an idea I originally had about 6 years ago. And it kind of came to me. I did a tour up in Canada on a big 56 passenger bus, and I put a lot of artists onto this bus, and we just went from city to city and did tours and stayed in hotels. It was so much fun. I thought, this has got to be a TV show. So I began putting together what is now Rise Up TV, and we were being looked at by Netflix and Crave and many different large networks that are very interested. We have the 10 pilots done, the first episodes, and they're beginning to roll out on the internet, followed by network TV. And so hence we jump forward to Nashville coming up. We're filming some episodes coming up on November 7th at 3rd and Lindsley in Nashville. And what we're doing is that's the first night of our tour. And the second night we'll be in Chattanooga, and then on to Duluth, then to Danbury, and finally Charlotte. And what happens is we're bringing our bus, sleeps about 14 people, plus we have a second bus. And we're going to be not only recording the evenings of these shows, but we're recording the behind the scenes, what it's like to be on the road, visiting some of these cities, famous tourist spots in the cities. So we hope to visit the Grand Ole Opry when we're there in Nashville. And that's a really quick, description of what's going to be happening. And I talk too much, I know. So I'll just sort of let you, ask another question if you want.
Well, let's see. You've answered about 5 of my questions right there.
I know. That's the problem, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's good. Now, are you accepting new artists? And if you are, how would an artist go about contacting you and maybe becoming part of your team?
Sure. We like to think what we're doing is creating a community and a movement. With the breakup of a lot of the major labels, there are so many good people with huge connections, and we've put them together into our label, and we provide artists with everything they could possibly need, and a sense of community and family as well. Artists would contact me at it's mark@bigrecords.world. Pretty simple, mark@bigrecords.world. And we're always accepting artists that are driven and have a desire to grow and play nice in the sandbox with others. We like to create artists working with artists, that kind of thing. And we focus on the things that artists cannot do on their own. For instance, it's wonderful to be free and independent, but it is still tough to just be alone. So the question becomes, who do I work with? Who can I trust? So we have a good track record of transparency and trust, and helping an artist do more of whatever they want to do.
Okay. Oh, well, as far as on the Rise Up TV situation there, now are you have it on like Roku and stuff like that? Is that a plan, or do you have it on
This,
anything?
this is this is what happened actually. We did the pilots up here in Canada, and it went really well. We developed it for 2 or 3 years, and we got onto Roku, and then we were discovered by a major television network that then asked us to pull it down and to start refilming them. There was some things that needed to be changed. The idea was great, but there's some things that need to be changed in order for it to be suitable for Netflix and those kinds of stations and whatnot, networks. So we began that process of recording all the first episodes for the network television, which we have 10 episodes filmed, and we have 3 that are completely edited and ready. So we're looking at another few more months, maybe the early new year, and that television deal will kick in. What we're doing in Nashville and throughout Georgia and Carolinas this November. It's November 7 till 11, by the way. So 7th is our kickoff. It's our opening night in Nashville, and this portion will be these episodes will air after the first 10 of the other episodes are out, and we've got episodes all over the States and in Europe, and we're worldwide. 2024, we're going to be filming in Papua New Guinea and Cambodia and Thailand and India, as well as doing some episodes back in USA. The episodes again are going to be out shortly, and this one we're recording. People from Nashville or any of these cities can come and see the show. It's going to be a wonderful show. It's going to be live streamed as well for those that can't make it to the actual show. And we've got some amazing guests. We're also helping Friends of Keith Whitley Foundation. We're raising money for them that night, so there's a good cause happening. We've got an amazing group of 5 artists that are country and country rock, that kind of thing. Really top end artists, indie artists, but we're being joined by Jerry Salley as well, who's well known in the Nashville scene, as well as John Cowan. I can announce John Cowan from the Doobie Brothers. He'll be there singing as well. And there's some other surprises there too, some celebs and this and that coming out. So, anybody who wants to come out, it's going to have great music, great time. You're going to meet some really great people. And so, again, I'll slow down here. I tend to go on.
That's fine. Actually, I'll be there, and I'm bringing a couple of music friends with me, with people who are in the industry. So we're going to be at the 3rd and Lindsley. We know right where it is. So you'll be there? Will you be there?
I'm most likely going to be there, but I am not entirely sure. We've got quite a few team members there, and I have to shore up my plans yet whether I'm going to be able to go.
Okay. Who exactly? Can you tell me who are the artists that they would be taking on the bus down to Nashville here?
Yeah. So our bus, we own a bus, and it's the Rise Up TV bus, and it sleeps about 14, and so it'll be up a couple of days early in Nashville area, and then we have a rehearsal downtown on the 6th, and the artists are Stephen Kay, who's out of Texas. Sarah Smith, who's #1 indie artist in Canada, has played with Melissa Etheridge and on down the line, just really great singer-songwriter. Ronnie Call from the Carolinas, Bruce Coughlin and Nolan Murray, they'll be performing as well, and Nolan has he's a veteran of the scene, played with the Loretta Lynn, on down the line, just who's who of artists. Bruce Coughlin, same thing. There's going to be a guitar giveaway and whatnot. I'm going to be seeing the Doobie Brothers here in Canada backstage to get them to sign some guitars, and we're going to do some giveaways. Michael McDonald is here, up touring with them up here, and there's other names. I don't want to sort of name drop too much, because again, we're hoping to see a lot of people out there in the industry, and just really, we got our representations from our company will be there. And again, after we leave Nashville, we drive straight to Chattanooga, and then on from there to Duluth and stuff. And we capture the moments, the relationships on the bus. They're singing, jamming on the bus, going down the road, and all of that. And I'm trying to think if I missed anybody, because I don't have anything in front of me. But I'll feel terrible if I miss somebody. But anyways, if I did, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to whoever I missed. And Tim Steinruck is also going to be there. He's an amazing artist from up here in Canada. That's right. And our fabulous bus driver and director, Jimmy Allen Sign, who got his start driving bus for Cher in the 90s. He was her bus driver. And he's the director and star of our show too. The bus driver always, has a colorful personality, and he's a fixer. He can fix anything on the road. That's what these guys can do.
What you need. Now you mentioned the other cities where you're going to be performing. Do you have any set dates and venues?
Yeah. So let me see if I can. This is all off the top of my head. So Chattanooga is at the Songbird Foundation. That's the next night. So it goes the 7th in Nashville, 3rd in Lindsley's. The 8th is Chattanooga at the Songbird Foundation. And the Red Clay Foundry is in Duluth. That's right in Atlanta, that area. We're there. And then Danbury, it's slipping my mind. Danbury is in Carolina. And it's a sweet little town, and the whole community comes out. You can see it on our website, on Rise Up TV on Facebook. We have all the event pages there. Then we go to Charlotte, and it's slipping my mind the venue there. That's the 11th. But again, just go to Rise Up TV on Facebook, and you'll find all the event pages, locations, times, all of those kind of things. And if you are an artist, by the way, or anybody who's interested in seeing the journey that we're on here for television, you want to be on TV, come out, see it being filmed, all of that kind of thing. There is lots of opportunities, not only in the record company, but in the television show for the future. So it's good for artists, but it's also a great bridge to the public. The public need to know your story as an artist. So come on out and meet us. Wherever you're from, and say hello, and even maybe we'll get you on TV and interview. What are you here for? This kind of thing. Who are you? These kinds of things. So yeah, that's the appeal, I think, to coming out. And we are again, the whole tour is in support of Friends of Keith Whitley. We'll be going to that foundation, profits and whatnot. So.
Okay, well, that's great. Now you mentioned to come in to see the website stuff. Can you give us like specific websites, maybe Facebook accounts, etc., where people could find out more about Big Records and Rise Up TV?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so bigrecords.world, easy to find. Just Google that. For Facebook, you can look up Rise Up TV. You'll see us broadcasting under broadcasting, and we are. You can also look up to start seeing some of the there's some early releases to prove the earlier episodes going up on something called hivedmusic.com. Now, it's a good thing you mentioned that, because Hived Music, HIVED music.com, on that website, you can actually see some of the episodes under Rise Up TV and Big Records. There's 2 channels on there. You can actually start to see some of the pre-release episodes there. And that's also where you can find the live stream. If you can't make it to one of the shows, you can jump on the live stream from Nashville, and you can watch the show there. And that is where we have a partner, Barry Perkins, who is former vice president of Oracle, and we have created a sort of a Netflix meets Facebook platform there that we're building. That as well as the episodes being seen around the world on other networks, we're creating our own place where you can see behind the scenes footage and tickets and all kinds of things there within our ecosystem. And so that's somewhere where you can definitely go. If you can't make it to one of the shows, do check out November 7. And so again, it's November 7, Nashville. November 8 is Chattanooga. November 9 is Duluth, Georgia. And then it's Danbury, North Carolina, I believe. And then it's Charlotte, North Carolina for the 11th.
Okay. Well, let's see. I've asked you a lot of questions and you've answered a lot. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you would like to tell the listening audience?
Well, I think what I would say is, for artists, who really need, help with, things like publicity, touring, shows, licensing for TV and film, a community to belong to and to feel supported. This is the place to be. We have an amazing team. I think one thing I've learned in life is work with good people, because they bring good people. And so you have a home with us. If you want to take a look at our website, and then email me. If you want to come to the shows, that's great. And for the public who just love music or love a story, we're really making a good effort to make to bring music to the people again. People have been so distracted by so many things. And we want to be a source of where you can find good music, and not only that, but the stories behind the artists. Every artist has an incredible backstory of their life, and that's what we want to highlight and to bring to the public, because the public find interest in stories and inspiring stories, and that's kind of what we want. That's why it's called Rise Up out of your circumstances, whatever they are.
Okay, well, Mark, I really want to thank you, and the Nashville Broadcasting Network. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, and maybe I'll see you on the 7th, along with the Crow Entertainment people and stuff like that. If not, we'll talk to whoever is there from your company. But I want to thank you for taking the time. Really appreciate it.
Yes, and I appreciate you. Thank you for all you do, and it's been fun. And God bless you, and have a great rest of your day. We will hopefully meet you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. See you.